Hello, this is Soundout here, back in our DC Universe Classics review. Today we have Wave 20 Figure 3, Red Arrow. Red Arrow, of course, being Speedy when he decided to be his own guy and take on Green Arrow's name. Whatever. You can see here he comes with 3 extra arrows, so he's got a choking hazard sticker, even though he's an adult collector. Red Arrow, Wave 20, Figure 3, a little Red Arrow logo. It's kind of just a bullseye with the arrow. Includes the left arm of Necron. Get a picture of Red Arrow there, looking really nice. Like, they did a really good job with these, the poses on these pictures. After the death of Roy Harper's father, Brave Bow, a Navajo medicine man, took the boy under his wing, teaching him to be a master archer. When Brave Bow died, Harper became Green Arrow's ward and sidekick Speedy, going on many adventures with the Emerald Archer until they had a falling out. Harper joined forces with the Teen Titans, the Outsiders, and the Justice League of America, where he was given the name Red Arrow. First appearance, Adventure Comics number 250. Thanks for a date, Mattel. Real name, Roy Harper. Occupation, adventurer. Base operations, Brooklyn, New York City. Special ability, expert archer and long-distance runner. Okay, the other figures in the wave. Hawk, who's been reviewed. Dove, who's been reviewed. Red Arrow, who we're reviewing now. Next will be Green Arrow. Then Sinestro, White Lantern Flash, Reverse Flash, and then we'll do Necron. So, let's open him up. Alright, and here is Red Arrow. Yeah, there's problems with this figure's accessories. But, anyways, yeah, Red Arrow is, of course, formerly known as Speedy. And he's Green Arrow's protege. And, yeah, that's basically his story. So, yeah, he became Red Arrow, but he decided to be his own thing, and so he changed his name from Speedy, which has nothing to do with Green Arrow, to Red Arrow, which is basically Green Arrow's name with red instead of green. Smart, Roy Harper, smart. And then he became Arsenal. But anyways, he does come with, collecting the next piece, that being Necron's left arm, which double jointed. So that's exciting. It's also got a chain on there. And it's got hands to hold something. Anyways, we'll put that in the Necron pile of parts for now, and look at Red Arrow. So as you can see, Red Arrow here looks really, really nice. He's kind of a little angry, but that's because he's Red Arrow. He's got a mask on. The hair's all done right. It's awkward. There's some awkward mold lining through his cheeks, at least on that one side. But it does seem to be a straight repaint of the, at least the body part is a repaint of the first Green Arrow figure that they released in Wave 9, because all this seems to be the same, but they repurposed it well, because that's basically what Red Arrow's costume is, at most of the time. Will we see an Arsenal someday? Probably will be a sub-exclusive, I would imagine, because if they're going to do an Arsenal in the All-Stars, it's probably going to be an Arsenal. That's the new 52 Arsenal. But you can see on the back he's got a thing of arrows. It's got arrows and arrows and arrows and arrows. Rows of arrows. I'm clever. I believe that's the same one that came with the original Green Arrow. I don't have the original Green Arrow. But we go to his accessories and we draw issues. So he comes with 3 loose arrows, which is all nice and good. And then he comes with this bow, which has an arrow molded onto it. Well, what's the point of these if you're leaving an arrow molded onto it? And it's so badly done. I mean, this is the first time I've experienced this because, like I said, I don't have the original Green Arrow. But it's just stuck there. And it's not a safety reason anymore. It's an adult collector toy. These arrows are the same exact size as that. So what was the point of including these, first of all, if you can't even put them in the bow? And second of all, why is it stuck on like that? God, Mattel, you're such cheap bastards sometimes. Just remold this to have the, like, even if you had to leave the arrow molded in place, remold it so where this goes around the arrow. It would look much, much better. Which means it leaves you with one pose you can do with the bow that looks right. And this is sad because this is coming out after the amazing advances in arrow posing technology with Young Justice Red Arrow, which you can see there has arrows that unclip. He doesn't have a string, but he has arrows that unclip. He comes with multiple ones and a target to shoot at. And it's $5 more than this guy. But yeah, this is a much better figure. Being said, the two red arrows together. This red arrow is much younger than this red arrow, but whatever. So anyways, he does have his hand is molded to hold the stuff. We'll go over articulation real quick. The standard ball joint neck, outward shoulder movements, 360 shoulders, freaking bicep articulation, elbows, wrists. The wrists do pivot back and forth. Same for the archer hand on the other side. An ab crunch joint that moves a little bit. Waist joint that moves his belt too. It's a separate piece because I mix it with the sentence. Because it's a separate piece, it moves. Legs move out. Legs move forward and back. Thighs rotate. Knees bend. And ankle pivots. But you can get him in all kinds of... Wait, you can't. You can kind of have him posing like he's going to claw somebody. Or you could pose him with the bow and arrow, which you can do the traditional archer pose that like all archers can do, and then you do it, and no, that just doesn't work. The bow is just too small. You know what? If I didn't love Young Justice so much, I could do this. I could take this bow and give it to him. Yes, it's more animated style bow, but it's a better one. And let's grab that arrow that I just dropped. Let's stand, red arrow. Damn it! God, you're so difficult. First you come with stupid accessories, and then you won't freaking stand. And I can't find this freaking arrow, and now I'm sad. There it is. So then you can give him the arrow to hold, and oh my god, it looks so much better. Because now he's got some freaking like compound bow. I could do a better pose, but there you go. Look at that. Look how much better that is. I mean, it's a different color from the rest of the red on his body, but that bow looks so much better than this piece of crap over here. And here's my biggest gripe. That bow, which came with this red arrow cost more, but his packaging says 4 and up. His packaging says adult collector. I think something is backwards. So, yeah, but on his own, without swapping out for Young Justice Red Arrow, which I'm not going to do because I love Young Justice too much, and I'm going to keep this figure in its perfectness, even though it's got a stress mark. We'll just ignore that. But anyways, this figure on his own is not the greatest. If you want a comic-accurate Red Arrow, I may use that term a little bit lightly, but if you want an okay-looking Red Arrow, then you can pick this up. If you're gonna want Necron, you gotta buy this. But if you can, even if you don't like Young Justice, you can hit a sale up and get the Young Justice 6-inch Red Arrow and the 6-inch Artemis for our next figure. I would definitely recommend doing that because they come with so much better accessories than this guy. But you can get him. It is a decent pose, but that's the only pose I'll be posing him, and Green Arrow will be doing, because that's really the only pose. Oh yeah, Green Arrow comes with the same bow. Anyway, stay tuned for Green Arrow tomorrow. Be sure to check out RidersRangersRambles.com for token news and more in the craziest way possible. And until next time, saying goodbye.